wish the freak people wouldn't litter. So this view again from this angle. We see our clouds. This is what happens here, guys. I see the clouds coming there now. This is why I wanted to get down earlier in the day, guys, to get this out of the way, because if I'm not mistaken, they were forecasting the possibility of rain later on this afternoon. So if I didn't get this in when I got it in, I possibly wouldn't have got it in the day, sensible visuals and all the rest of it. And another day lost. Again, if it only was for the fact that we have such freaking changeable weather. I mean, it's like dozen different seasons in one day. And so I just walk down there now so you can see how I came up. There you go. Old historic borrowing building, guys. When I first came here to St. John's 30 odd years ago, it was a fancy London, New York and Paris. The London, New York and Paris operated here, guys. And there you go now, guys. The wind's starting to pick up now, so it don't take much. I got to be careful now, I don't damage my umbrella now. I just bought it recently. Umbrellas are completely useless, guys, unless it's a dead calm. Here now, fix this thing. I didn't pay much for this thing, guys, but you know, I don't want it to so I don't want to lose it after just buying it. $4 for this thing, actually, at the dollar store. So I guess they do the trick for keeping the water off you, I suppose. But alright, I think I will clue this up here now, guys, with a view of the harbour from this section. This is the part of the dock front that so you're allowed to from where the building's to up there, guys. You can walk in, you can walk up all the way up to where that fencing is to over there, on there, and from that point on you had to get permission from the city to be able to access the dock front. When I first came to St. John's, you could go the whole full length of the thing, guys, and hang around there as long as you want to and all sort of thing. Get the full panoramic view of the harbour and so on from one end to the other. And shortly after 9/11, actually, there, guys, shortly after 9/11, when they had all the freaking worry about the terrorists all over the place and all the rest of it, that's when the city decided that they would fence off the dockyard and not have it available to the bulk of it anyway, and not have it available to the general public anymore. So that's the way it's been now for you know, I guess 15 odd years now, I suppose, or whatever. So one more little thing taken away from the general public there, guys. You know, it's very unfortunate that it had to happen, and now I think it's just mostly for the businesses and all that sort of stuff down there, guys. So yeah. maybe I shouldn't be recording when I'm doing stuff like this. So I'm just going to walk in around here now, guys, and just go up to closer to the water there, and then I'll cool this off. And that'll be my last video for the day, I think, because I don't. The weather's starting to change now, and well, I think probably I got the best of it in for the day now. So now the steakhouse and bar, that's an establishment that opened up, well, I think it's changed over owners several times now since it's been there, but 15 odd years maybe, I can say it's put there about 15 odd years ago. I don't think it's been 20 years yet. And they've added on to it there now and all the rest of it, so oh yeah. Get a great view of the harbour and everything there, guys, and you see that there's some businesses down there, trawlers and all that sort of thing. Okay, why don't we walk up this way? You just see the this is we're watching. I'm going to another 20 odd video here. Now, so I got the camera directly in the sun again. I was going to. So awkward trying to hold the camera and the umbrella at the same time. Jack Astor's, that's a new place that opened up in the same premises, but they changed over hands, like I was saying, a year or so ago, I suppose. This section here, guys, is a new section that was added on there. Oh, there 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. So I'm only just recently come back down to Water Street, see the hang out, check things out, and all the rest of that sort of thing. So I'm not 100% certain on that one either, guys. But judging from the railings, landings, and all the rest of it, and the way they sort of tie into one another, I wouldn't be surprised if the same people don't own the whole thing. Hold it.